What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the next chapter of our 100 to 0 journey. I want to say straight off the bat, there hasn't been an episode in a few days. One, because my sleeping pattern has been all over the place over the past week, and because unfortunately with pro clubs you have to rely on more than one person to play. So that's the reason in these videos you'll see different players, which isn't ideal, but you know, I'm never one to moan. A lot of you watching now aren't subbed, so if you could hit that button, it'd be much appreciated. Also, if you could hit like, that'd be nice. Also, I've seen a few digs on my last few videos calling me arrogant and cocky as well. Just a few bums, really. That's all I've got to say about that. You can't get wins on FIFA. All I do is sit here and tell you the absolute truth. Now there's no pay to win to stop me. There's no one coming on anywhere near us. That's just the truth of the matter. You know, how could I sit here while showing you the best Pro Clubs gameplay you've ever seen and pretend I'm not cut from a different cloth? I know people won't like that. It's normal to hate the best, isn't it? Like, it's jealousy, you know. Also, guys, I thought it'd be better to start streaming this instead. So what are your thoughts on that? Let me know. Follow my Twitter account for any updates as well. Something I need to address as well. Not kind of wanting to, but needing to. It's just how inconsistent the gameplay is. I know you've heard it all before. You've heard it from me. You've heard it from other people. I know it's something we can all agree on. Just, I do not understand, right? Like, I come on, right, to play a game of draft yesterday morning, and the gameplay's flying. I couldn't believe my eyes. You know, I thought EA might have actually done something right. You know, I sat there thinking, do you know what, this is the best FIFA I've ever played. You know, I had Messi turning and running at players like he actually does in real life. 20 minutes later, I'm in the draft final, and he's back turning like a pregnant donkey. It just doesn't make sense. Another thing as well, in EA's long list, you know, of broken things that then probably never going to change. FIFA 20 was so close yet so far away from becoming, you know, an actual good FIFA. The foundations were there at the beginning. If you remember, it was actually really decent. Anyway, you saw the other day I uploaded a picture of my builds. I thought that would be quite helpful for people who watch my series and don't actually know, because I do mix up the builds quite a lot. So I uploaded that a couple of days ago. If you want to go check that out, if you are wondering, because I do have people obviously wondering what builds I use. As you're watching the highlights, I do just want to say, truth be told, I am playing FIFA absolutely out of my skin at the moment. It's just a shame that the game's so boring and bad, if I'm honest. Like, there's just nothing to do in it apart from win games and clubs. And then what do you get at the end of it? Absolutely nothing. Like, yeah, getting 100-0, yeah, it's a nice little achievement, but what after that? Like, the game mode is absolutely buried. It is horrendous. There's nothing to do on it, especially now where everyone's sat home for 24 hours a day. A lot of PlayStations being played. You think, yeah, you would actually like add something into FIFA in general. Probably it would be Ultimate Team if they did, but still nothing. No good content on there. You know, like, you'd think they'd mix up like foot champs or something. You know, put like tournaments in. You know, just do something. Like, it's a good idea, but for some reason they just don't. I don't know if the developers are like just don't know what they're doing anymore, if I'm honest. Like, people have told them, like, they're well aware on what they need to do to make the game better and to make people actually enjoy it and to give themselves better ratings. For some reason they just don't do it. So you have to wonder if they're able to, if I'm honest. Like, it's like probably over 99% of people want the game faster, you know, want the defending more manual. So what they've done is made it slower and the defending less manual. It just doesn't whether they actually know what they're doing, which we know they don't, to be honest. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay on your screens. I'm sure you have done. I enjoyed playing it. Well, I enjoyed scoring the goals, I guess. No one really enjoys playing this game, let's be honest. I enjoyed editing it and watching my own gameplay. Do like the video, do subscribe, like I said. Enjoy the rest of the highlights. And yeah, I'll see you guys very soon. I promise you that. Bye bye.